Hello everybody, my name is Beck. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If I look less than enthusiastic about what I'm about to do, is because this is like my third time filming this video. I sat down with my camera and I did the whole spiel. I was excited. I already did the unboxing. I already recycled my Afterlight box, so I can't even recover it anymore, but luckily at least I took a picture of it for a thumbnail. And I look even more crusty because I wiped everything off my face and I'm not about to put it back on. I don't have another time slot to film this video, and I also need to do a TBR video sometime this week. In today's video, I'm gonna be unboxing my May Afterlight subscription. Can't even show you the box because I recycled it already. I got Happy Place by Chloe Lees. Just pretend that this is my first time seeing it together with you guys. I almost cancelled this box and I'm so glad I kept it. It's supposed to be cold over here in Australia, but it's also getting progressively warm because after I found out that my clip was essentially filmed on 2 times slow and I basically lost the plot, I didn't know if I could have the courage to come back here after I took off all my makeup, recycled and everything to film this again. Regardless, I think the universe is telling me to stop, but I cannot stop, so I am here. For this month's theme, I got Happy Ending by Chloe Lees, and the enthusiasm's gone. I'm so sorry. I just want to say that I'm really happy with this purchase and I'm really super duper glad that I did not cancel this subscription. I'm filming this on my phone, so I hope the quality, the microphone is great because I don't even have the mic plugged in anymore. Everything just went out of battery the moment I was done with my camera, and I'm having beef with my camera because I tried to change the settings and it has essentially ruined everything because I accidentally turned on the 2 times slow and I can't recover the audio from the previous clip, so we're just gonna have to use the phone for now. I used to film on my phone all the time, but then I got a proper setup and I feel like the more complicated it gets, the more I'm tending to mess up. Because at least with my phone camera I can see, even though it's like showing my fine lines and wrinkles a bit too HD and I look even more haggard, there's something about putting on a bunch of makeup and then taking it back off and then filming a video that's just very like jarring. But anyway, I'm not gonna put myself down anymore. We're just gonna talk about this book. So Happy Place by Chloe Lees, and it's Friends to Lovers. This is like the front of a reversible dust jacket, which is something so exciting, and at the back it says, when you spend so much of your life in stories, it's hard not to think your life as a story too. I did previously read it out. I can't feign my enthusiasm. I'm really sorry about that. Reversible dust jacket, I did mention previously. Not that you guys will ever get to see that clip, but I do prefer this side of the dust jacket. This side we have the author herself, Chloe Lees, and then the blur about the story. And just to read out the author bio, it says Chloe is a USA Today best-selling author who writes romantic fiction reflecting her beliefs that everyone deserves a love story. When not dreaming up her next novel, you'll find her reading, trying new recipes, savoring nature, and soaking up time with her big, beautiful family. Chloe over here, her bio. As for the blur, it's 2 best friends, one unexpected summer, a plot twist they didn't see coming. Bookseller Thea never thought she'll meet her best friend through her ex-husband, but that's exactly how she ended up with Alex, a world-renowned chef and single dad who charms everyone he meets. They vow that romance would never ruin their friendship, and 2 years later they are inseparable. So much so that when their exes invite them both on a family beach vacation, Alex's daughter and Thea's dog in tow, they reluctantly agree. Theirs didn't start as a love story, but as a blistering beach days melt into the hot golden evenings. Thea and Alex find themselves confronting feelings that might just lead them to the last place they never expected, a happy ending. Afterlight exclusive. I'm very glad I waited for this copy because I was about to pick this up at BW, which is the standard paperback, is a yellow cover. It's like very bright, like this kind of bright yellow. I was so close to cancelling this, and there was a rumor saying that this book was potentially going to be the May Afterlight. I immediately ran back to the subscription and then I resubbed again. So we have this when you remove the dust jacket. I already talked about it. What did I previously say? I can't even look back at my previous clip to see like what I talked about. Here is the book by itself. It's so nice. A phone just automatically focuses, while the camera you have to kind of adjust the settings. So here we have the daughter herself. some pasta, some love notes, some to-do lists. It's just very cute. Theosaurus, there's a lot of puns going on, and Luna, I think that's the restaurant menu. And at the back we have something like tea or coffee, some flowers, and last but not least, some more notes and some text messages. If anybody wants to pause to read that, you can. And then this is the spray edges. Again, you can pause to see what's written. I think that's upside down. That's the side. And then on the note it says, Alexander and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. The Grey Shield, Little Women, No Ladies Detective Agency. I'm sure there's some references throughout the book, but I haven't read it yet, so I don't know. Bottom is just more books because she's a bookseller, the FMC. And then when you open up the first page, this is the fan art. Well, not fan art. Art. So the FMC and MMC. And then at the back, it just looks like a really great time because I do enjoy food. There's some strong reference to that. This is a signature by Chloe Lees herself. What else can I show you guys that was not previously mentioned? For my girls, my heart scratches happiness. There you go. And then author's note. If anybody wants to read that, I'll put it here. And you can pause to have a look. Hopefully it focuses. I think it is focusing for once in my life. Like, the phone is actually working in my favor. Why did I spend that much money buying a camera? That's the bane of... It's my fault. It's user error because the camera is like really good. But it's just me and my inability to use technology. I just want to say, oh yeah, and the spine. Gorgeous, stunning, beautiful. Yeah, I did mention previously, I think, that some reason this is like one of the better quality printed hardcovers that I've received from Afterlight so far, because the previous ones, they were a bit more stiff, but for some reason it is better printed, but at the same time the quality seems, I don't want to say flimsy, but more fragile than previously. I don't know if I'm making any sense. This is why you don't film late at night and you don't procrastinate. I received this box yesterday, but I didn't have the desire to film until like right this moment. And the first two times that I filmed it was on 2 times slow, and I was too dumb. I would like to say that it has never happened before, but I've done it several times already, okay? And there's no way to save the audio because if you film on 2 times slow, there is no audio. You can kind of speed it up in the editing program. I was going to edit immediately after I filmed this, but I don't know. The fact that I sat back down to film this is already like beyond me. But TLDR, very excited to read this. I was not very keen on this month's theme, and that's why I cancelled it at first because I thought it was a different book, but I'm so glad I kept it because I am so interested in reading this. I'm not the biggest fan of Friends to Lovers, but this seems like an interesting enough premises to make it, yeah, entertaining enough drama, but it seems like it's amicable between the couples, so I'm glad. And there's something about a very supportive family structure that gets to me. So it seems like there is a very sweet family, blended family dynamic going on, because when I originally read exes relationship, I'm like, do I want that? I heard really amazing things about the story, so I'm very keen, very happy that I got this copy. I do like the standard paperback edition, but I prefer this copy. Sometimes I do prefer just the standard paperback version, but this one I do like the Afterlight design. So very happy to receive this. I'm sorry for this crusty dusty rendition of this month's unboxing, but trust and believe, I'm exhausted. I finally received it. I finally sat down to film this video. No more procrastination, Rebecca. So I won't be reading this anytime soon, but I'm very excited to receive it. This will be going into my shelf. Special editions don't get featured on here, except for this one because it's scratched. It's not my fault. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say to me. Have you read this book yet? Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Did I say that already? Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. Hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Hopefully less flustered. Goodbye.